You're deep. The Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. Check, we Ric Flairing on them niggas. It's apparent these girls staring. I'm Ric Flairing, gold across my chest. I'm fresh to death, I'm Paul Bearing, not at all scary. When I open like Betty Wops and find to these circles that's going in like a carry shot. Woo! I'm going in like a Mary Pop off that Mary Crop at the top flow at the Marriott. So questioning me is like questioning you. See, we the best dressed, so come and get blessed with the crew. Not one but two, different ways to slaughter your crew. Committed tat across the chest, I guess she blessed with the truth. People want to see them checks, representation of proof. Living through my elders trying to resonate to the youth. But ain't nothing to get my flash on. Longevity is heavily embedded in my melanin. Layman terms, I last long. My grind repetitive, I'm smoother than real silk. Lyrical cash cow who can't cry over spilled milk. We in here. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. This ain't no normal situation, this preparation with greatness. Industry full of fakeness, it's really up for the taking. See, life is what happened to you, more so how you take it. Don't get stripped of your knowledge and mentally leave you naked. I like to live otherwise. I'm sorry that I'm fresh to death. I put the polo and apologize. See, Black Sun, we ain't nothing like the mother guys. Quit to socialize, we organize, then we mobilize. Off the deep end like a scuba diver. And no confusion, just keep it pushing like Uber drivers. Woo! Business fresh just like a supervisor in a Gucci visor. Can't find a smoother rhymer. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. You talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing, limo jet flying. We Ric Flairing on them niggas. We Ric Flairing on them niggas.
Yeah, DQ baby. Shout out that boy Nigga for that fire track. Hey, Black Sun, sun up. What's up, Vinny Vegas? What in Vegas? Yeah. Shout out Pharaoh's Kids, D-Phase, yeah, Bubba C, yeah, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing on them, Ric Flairing, son up, baby.
Yo, DJ!
Are you done mixing yet?
You're deep.
Be cute, little old school, little Sam. Chick. Look. Black Sun. Too easy. Gotta keep it pimpin'. Look. Chick. Drop a deuce in my armor palmer. Now I'm moving slow like your mama's mama. Vega full of that marijuana. I'm in full effect, it's no cause for drama. Presidential, my weed, man. You think my Kush man was Barack Obama? Swing around, niggas flag me down. I need a couple grands when they see my Honda. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown Royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Disapprove of my tennis shoes. Now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Want them J's, I'ma go online. I don't wait in line, I ain't the type of dude. Dress fresh like Steve Harvey, rolling Bob Marley, watching Family Feud. Reading a book on Marcus Garvey might tell you something that you never knew. Fuck the judge in McLennan County, 31 weeks, I had the county blues. Shout out to my Uncle Bubba, had the Boss Caprice and it was candy blue. The other week I saw a blue Ferrari, was a white boy, drove right by me. Told myself when my album drop, I swear the whole world gon' know about me. 25 from the east side and got my mindset on the red Audi. Dropping paper like Waco trips, where my Waco niggas gon' read about it. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. Say I been there, I done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done it. On 35 and this 420, fresh out of jail, about to roll a L. First blunt of the fucking day and it's 10 o'clock and I'm mad as hell. Got work at midnight, so I ignite and I take sail. Can't survive off what I scribe in my government job, it pays well. On the highway in an old mood, jamming old school. I'm just an old dude in a young body. Finna knock down this little young hottie, cooking soul food. I'm so smooth. Silk draws couldn't fuck with me. She blowing my pop, but I'm sucker free. You paying for the drop, but I fuck for free. Lucky me. Been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. Say I been there and then done that. Kick a flow, you can't run back. Crown royal, my cognac. Fucked up and I'm on it. Oh yeah. Disapprove of my pimpin' moves, now I pick and choose like it's win or lose. Bad bitch, she on me. Fucked up and I'm on it. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit. I done been there and I done this shit.
You're gonna dig this.
Hey, yo, Scotty, you going crazy for this one. We see what you're doing, we salute you. Hey, let's get it started. It's backpack, Capital One. What's in your wallet? Got a call from my man A. Scott. I said I got it. Love that you highlighting all of these black colleges. Try to pay me for doing this. Look, bruh, if you don't get off my line with that foolishness, voice of the SWAC, pull up where you at, no cap. If the Brody is speaking the soft facts, my advice, tune in to every show. Captain Petty, but we know that the sergeant is with the smoke. Speculate, just tell me what is we doing. Get into it, okay, look, I'ma say this and keep it moving. My boy Scotty, man, he offered the least. Black grad, paying college, I'm glad that he called me. Walk it, cause we all been taught that talk is cheap. Even primetime knows Scott for the HBCU streets.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Make sure you hit the button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Listen, I want to be very clear about what today's message is, right? You read the thumbnail. You read the title. You know what it is, man. Listen, Jackson State is on another level. You ain't know?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh boy, you ain't know. Listen, if you don't know, now you know. Better go find somebody. Hold up, give me a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, had to go tell a couple people Jackson State on another level. All right, so listen. First of all, I just want to be very clear right now. Right, I'm not gonna do too much talking. I really want people in the TV viewing land and YouTube land and wherever you're watching this at. Appreciate you guys for supporting and tuning in. I want to hear what y'all comments are. That's for real. Before I'm gonna say a little bit about how I feel about it, and then I'm gonna try to turn it over to the fans, and you guys go full fledged wherever you want to take it. All right. Listen. Shedeur has every right to say what he's saying. They have an SEC defense. You ain't know. They got everybody. Oh, man, who they got? They got oh my gosh, they got everybody on the SEC. Who they got? Oh man, everybody from the SEC. God, let me think about it. I'm waiting. God, hold on. Hold on. It's coming in. Let me think about it. Everybody on the SEC. Man, okay. So that means no, they ain't got him. But no, they got everybody from the SEC. Listen, first of all, they got everybody from the SEC. Listen, I don't even gotta say all their names because they got everybody from the SEC. Yeah, John Higgins from UF. You know, they got Quinnen Williams. They got him from Alabama. They got who else they got from the SEC? They got who else they got from the SEC? Man, they got they got McClain, the linebacker from Alabama. They got him. Who else they got? They got so many people. Man, they got the DN that played for South Carolina. Oh my gosh, I can't remember. They got him too. I mean, God, dogs. They got who else they got? They got J.C. Horn from South Carolina. They got him from the SEC. Who else they got? They went and got Percy Harvin from Florida. They got him too from the SEC. Who else they got? I mean, literally, this team is star-studded from the SEC. I mean, you name it. It's so many. Clowney. They got Clowney from the SEC. They got Devontae Smith wanted to go to Jackson State, but he was a year late, so they missed out on him. Man, who else they got? They got Julio Jones was on their list, but they couldn't get him, but they almost got him. God almighty, who else they got? They got oh man, I'm God, the guys from USC, Jesus. They almost got Derrick Henry, Tyrann Mathieu. They almost had him. He came from LSU. They almost had him. Who else they got? It was so many players that was just coming from the SEC. It's ridiculous. Like sometimes I'd be wondering, like, Tua? They almost had Tua. Who else from the SEC? Joe Burrow. Actually, what you didn't know is before Joe Burrow left Ohio State, he actually was trying to come to Jackson State. You didn't know that. He almost was coming to Jackson State. That was somebody else he got. Who else he got? Babe, who played in the blind side? Michael Earl. They almost had Michael Earl for the offensive line because they had to revamp. So they was trying to protect Shedeur's blind side with Michael Earl. You know what I'm saying? They almost had him too. Who else? I mean, it was full-fledged. It was full. I can't name all the SEC players that they was getting. You know, it was ridiculous. Like they almost got Patrick Surtain. They almost got Patrick Surtain. Oh shit. Like I'm telling you, it's just so many people from the SEC. I don't know. Like it's just flooding my mind. Mark Ingram, they almost had Mark. You know what I'm saying? They almost had Patrick Peterson. He came from LSU. They almost had him too. So listen, it's not about me, guys. Okay, it's not about me. It's about all the SEC players they got on Jackson State. That's I don't even know what to say. Like when you recruiting that nasty, when you listen, I'm telling you right now, Shedeur is the second coming of this man right here. Right? I'm gonna show you. This is what Jackson State can look forward to. Listen, he is coming in here to change a culture. Do you understand me? Shedeur Sanders is the next Deshaun Watson. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. He was the next Deshaun Watson. I'm telling you. 2 national championship games, 1 national championship against Alabama. Listen, Shedeur is that. Listen, Deshaun Watson has nothing on Shedeur. Do you hear what I'm saying? Nothing. I would take Shedeur Sanders right now out of high school over Deshaun Watson. Okay, that's how nasty Shedeur is. Like, have you not seen this man's game? Go back and watch his film in high school, his senior year. Like, listen, the accuracy, the poise in the pocket. Listen, you quote me. I put all my stuff on wax. Quote me right now. Okay? Quote what I'm saying. Shedeur, if you listen to me, my guy, don't listen to none of the naysayers out there, my guy. You are the second coming of Deshaun Watson on another level. It's that easy. It's that easy, my guy. It's freaking that easy. I don't have to compare. Listen, I was going to give you a Trevor Lawrence grade, but you're not white. Why would I do that to you? It's black power over here. Black substance. You a black king. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't disrespect you like that, Shedeur, to say you Trevor Lawrence. You're not white. Why would I? I'm not comparing a black stud as Shedeur Sanders to a white what? No. We're not doing that. I would never disrespect you like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just, sometimes I want to be very, I want to be very clear what I'm saying about what I'm saying right now. Shedeur has every right to say that he thinks he thinks he's going to they going to blow people out. Why they not going to blow everybody out when you got everybody from the SEC? How you not going to blow everybody out? Listen, you got J.C. Horn on one corner. You got Dejon Nugget Warren on that's Shutdown City. Who throwing on you? Who is throwing on you, my guy? You got Shedeur Sanders and you got Tyrann Mathieu as your strong safety. Who is throwing on you? We might as well just call in this SWAC championship right now. I've been saying that. I said it's called the DSAC for a reason. Deion Sanders Athletic Conference. He got everybody. And then when you have freaking the second coming of Deshaun Watson at the quarterback position, what are we doing? It's too easy out here, Shedeur. Blowout City, baby. 40 dubs on everybody. 40 dubs on everybody. We not playing with the SWAC this year. You see what's in the background? You see the Jackson State in the background? It's not a game out here. I've been bandwagoning for the whole century. Come on, man. The offensive line, who we don't got? Michael Orr. You know what I'm saying? Freaking, who else we got? We got Zach Martin. You know what I'm saying? He went to Notre Dame, but he wanted to go from the SEC. We got him. Who else listen, the running back, come on, bro. Why are you playing with us? Why are you playing with us? Running back position, got wide receivers? Dude, who don't we got? Justin Jefferson in the slot. It's nothing. It's nothing. We got who else we got? We got Julio in the end. We got Cam Robinson at the guard. Listen, he's supposed to play tackle, but we just got so many tackles. Come on, man. Come on. It's not even a game out here. We not playing with y'all today. All right. Jackson State today. Jackson State tomorrow. Jackson State to the future, baby. We going to the moon. Jackson State to the freaking moon. Listen to what I'm saying. It's nothing y'all can do. Listen, SWAC, there's nothing y'all can do to stop us. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Come on, man. I'm waiting for the callers to come in and help me understand what I'm talking about right now, because it's nothing they can't do with us. It's nothing they can't do with us. When we got all the talent from the SEC, listen, 4 or 5 stars, you name it. Shoot, matter of fact, we got 2 6 stars in waiting. We got 2. You ain't never seen a 6-star. We got 2 of them waiting. It's not, listen, if I was Shedeur, I would have been up there saying blowout city. Why y'all, I can't even say that word. I would be talking to I would literally be talking to the cameras like, bro, mark my words. Me, 3 tubs a game, easy. Dejon, Nugget, Warren, 2 picks a game. JC on the other side, he getting picks a game. It's nothing. You know what? I'm gonna call all the plays. I'm gonna call all the plays. Do you hear me? All of them. Because I don't need Dion. My dad, listen, he can be on the elliptical calling the plays. I got him. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. My daddy don't gotta do no work. Listen, he markets, he does that marketing. That's my daddy. That's easy. Easy. All day, every day, twice on Sunday. Me, I'ma just go out there, ball you up, trim you up real quick, drop 3 touchdowns on you, and we out the door. With all my SEC talent, with everybody and their mama on the team, it's nothing. And if you think I'm playing, check next year when we got 2 6 stars coming in. 24/7 ain't got them rated that high. We do, though. We do. Stop playing with Jackson State. Stop it. Get into a caller. What's up, Mr. Lomax? Talk to me.
Boy, Scotty. Hey, man. You all right, bro?
They need to stop playing with Jackson State's name, Mr. Lomax. I'm serious. Stop playing with Jackson State's name.
No, but wait a minute now. Wait, Scotty. Wait now. Because you confused me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, you were saying that Shedeur need to show you something, and he ain't played one down in college. Now he put out this statement, and everybody wants to either dog him or be like you, because you did say your bandwagon. Boy, you hopping on and off this wagon, I promise you.
Listen. As long as I got a hand on the rail, I'm on the wagon, baby. As long as I don't gotta be riding all the time. As long as I got one hand on the rail, I'm good to go. But listen, see, this is what turned the tide for me, right? When I fully endorsed the Shedeur. The Shedeurism. I'm about to buy me a number 2 jersey, right? When I really bought into it is when he said, y'all don't even understand. Playing against this defense is next level. What are we talking about? He was like, we got SEC talent on the. I'm like, oh man, how did I miss that? How did I miss? I can't believe I missed it.
But Scotty, we've been telling you that, man. We've been telling you that, cuz we've been telling you Jackson State is stacked.
It's stacked.
And everybody, I'm telling you right now, my wife, she's a football fan, but right off the top, she said Jackson State beating FAMU by 21 points.
Easy.
21 points.
Easy.
And so we're gonna see what's happening. I'm laughing with you right now. I'm glad that you're back. Don't get your number 2 jersey. I'm gonna
get 2 number 2 jerseys. You know why? You know why I'm gonna get 2 number 2 jerseys? It's because he's the next coming to Deshaun Watson. 2 + 2 = 4. That's why I'm getting 2 drop bombs for freaking Shedeur Sanders out here.
One other thing I'm gonna get off. You like that helmet?
Oh no, it's clean. That helmet is clean.
Okay, so then you know we get new uniforms with it. You gotta look. What Dion say? You look good. You feel good. If you feel good, you play good.
You play good. You know how it go, Mr. Lomax.
September 5th can't get here fast enough.
Too easy. All right, appreciate the call.
All right, man.
Hey, Coach Green, talk to me. Coach Green, you on live. Talk to me, yeah.
You gotta be trolling, bro. I'm confused, bro. I just turned you on, and I just feel you trolling, right?
Who trolling? What am I trolling about? You didn't listen. when you have 2 6-star, listen, I be getting that information. I be getting that, behind the scenes. Listen, I got a call from somebody on the Jackson State staff. I can't say who. I got a call. They said, hey, Scotty, listen, I know you're going live. Let them know that we got 2 6 stars. I said 6 stars. He said 6 stars. I said, yo, they don't even rate 6 stars. He said, listen, I'm starting a new rating scale. I got 2 6 stars. One's a DB out of Florida. Another one's an offensive lineman from North Dakota. I said, oh my God. They doing big things. So how can you bet against them? It's too easy.
You from Florida, I know you're talking about. You're talking about Huggins that used to be at Florida.
No, he's talking about somebody straight from high school, a 6-star. Somebody straight from high school, a 6-star. It's crazy. I'm telling you, they getting talent you ain't never seen before. I'm telling you, 6 stars.
I'm really having a hard time believing this dude, man. It's hard for me, bro. It's hard.
Listen, when it drops next year, just let. I'm telling you, when it drop next year, just be like, dang, Scotty be on it. Scotty be on it.
Oh, you talking about the 2022 class?
Yeah, I'm talking about the 20. I'm not. He ain't got it now. I'm talking about the 2022 class.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying.
You inside for real.
I'm inside. Listen, you think I call myself the Black Wolves for no reason? I'm inside, man. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. You know I get you to.
You was that deep inside. I knew you was inside, but I didn't know you was that.
Come on, man. Listen. I'm so inside. Listen, I'm reading tattoos on people. That's how inside I am. That's how close to them I am.
I saw the Shedeur interview, but I'm still talking like you was talking last week. I'm still on the wait and see approach. He got to show me.
What he got to show you? What else does Shedeur have to listen? The boy won 3. He won back-to-back state championships. Okay. First of all, did he play against Texas 6A competition? No. Did he play against Texas 5A competition? No. But it's okay, because when you dominate lower level private Catholic schools the way he does, and you kill him with the pinpoint accuracy the way he does, when you kill him with the talent that he had around him, all you know is it reminded me so much of what Deshaun Watson was doing before he got to Clemson. I was like, oh, he is the second coming. How can you?
Watson was doing what he did in house.
Come on, doing the exact same thing, killing lower level private school competition like it was nothing. He get with Clemson, it's a wrap. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm still having a hard time. This is like a new you or something, man.
Man, listen, when you watch as much film as I do, right, and you get as much inside as I do right now, that's why I'm coming on here going so hard for Jackson State. When you got talent after talent after talent after talent, when you literally got 2 6 stars coming in next year, it's crazy. It's crazy. But Coach Green, I got a lot of people on the call. I'm about to let you go.
Hey, I got one more thing.
What's up?
So you really watch film? So you really studied film of Shedeur?
Yeah, what? That primetime 2.0 and is what? Listen, I called one of the Tennessee lower level private schools, right? I called one of them up. I asked the coach if he can give me some game film on the game. He said, I still got it. He said, I'm gonna send it to you. He sent it over to me. I told him I appreciate it. I was watching it, and then I'm just like, oh, he's killing these cats. Like the whole secondary was like 5'10" and below, but they were really speedy and shifty, right? And I'm talking about Shedeur just dropping dime after dime after dime after dime. I'm like, come on, man. Like the reason why he's wearing number 2, right? Because we know Deion wore number 2 in college, but if you add 2 more years to Shedeur, you get 4. You got Deshaun Watson. Gotta let you go though, Coach Green. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What's going on, brother? What's going on?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, I'm calling from Atlanta.
Okay. What's up?
Man, them boys this season, it looked like they're going to go undefeated. If I can be real.
Come on, talk about it. Talk about it. Undefeated.
Yeah, man. They last season was them coming together, getting chemistry right, see how things work out. Now it's kind of like they know what they're doing.
They listen.
But
Go ahead. Do your thing. No, go ahead. Say your thing. Say your piece.
no. I just had a question. Is the roster set? Are there any more transfers or walk-ons coming on the team?
Well, I heard they got I heard they got one transfer coming from Cameroon. It's a DN that he's transferring from Cameroon. He's gonna come over. He's gonna play. And then I heard that they got one more recruit coming from Florida. I think it's either the D tackle or DN that he's coming over as well. So they really trying to shore up this D line to make sure they can't get ran through like they did in the spring.
Okay. Yeah, man. Because I'm just wondering, because whenever you see an HBCU doing big like this, you see a whole bunch of people from D1 schools trying to come over
exactly
to get on the line because they feel like
I just be a part of the team.
They ain't gonna get no playtime.
Yeah, just be a part of the team.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
listen. I'm telling you, if they don't go undefeated, I will be surprised. Real talk. Because I'm telling you, what's going to happen is you're going to get the Matt Leinart version of Shedeur when he's at USC. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was just I don't want to compare him to a white guy. That's not fair. You're going to get like a second level of Air McNair from Alcorn. Now he's not going to be as athletic. He's not going to be as athletic as McNair, but he's going to kill you with his arm. And then then you got Jerry Jeudy on the ends, you got Shane Hooks, you got the kid from Alabama, you got Jaden Waddle. You're going to be straight at the receiver position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You're super set.
Yeah. Man, they're pretty much a super team right now.
That's what I've been saying. And then when you got 2 6-stars coming in, you got 2 6, like, come on. You got 2 6-stars coming in. One from North Dakota, one from Florida, one offensive lineman, one a DB. You're killing the game. Like, you're killing the game.
Yeah, man. The only thing I can see happening, God forbid, is an injury or something that happened with COVID. Other than that,
listen,
I think that season is pretty much locked in.
Okay, so I used to feel the same exact way, right? But the white boy behind him, listen, cold, came from North Texas, played 5A ball. I'm telling you, he was getting recruited by Oregon, but he was going to have to sit, so he didn't want to sit, so he went to Jackson State instead. He went to North Texas. Oregon wanted him, but he knows Shedeur and the family, so he was like, "Nah, I'm gonna come down to Jackson State," and he was like, and that's like, so you got a backup quarterback who could have went to Oregon. Come on.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it right now. So now they're going to, even seasons ahead, a lot of D1 folks who are second string, where they're all-stars, going to start coming through Jackson State.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, how are you not going to, you can't, listen, I feel sorry for FAMU. Like, I'm serious. Like, when you got Michael Orr on the left tackle, you got freaking Jalen Waddle in the slot, how are you going to stop that? How are you going to stop that?
Yeah. And I really think FAMU just, they living in legacy. That's what it is. They still in the past, and so they can't see the future changing up.
Yeah, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like if Shedeur got 4 years. It's perfect. I gotta call him Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson wore number 4, right? Shedeur, you divide 2, you divide 4 by number 2, you get 2. That's Shedeur. And then he got 4 years to play. Come on, man. Come on. It's too easy out here.
But he said he was gonna do all 4?
I see him probably doing 3 and then going to the league, because he's just gonna put up his stats are gonna be so crazy that he can't help but go to the league. Like, he's going to literally probably break every FCS record, not the running records, just the passing records, because he's gonna have too much time. But I got a lot of callers on hold, though. I gotta let you go, my guy.
All right, man. Thank you so much, man. Enjoy your show.
Hey, anytime, man. Appreciate you. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, I see Jackson State. I see you ripping up the noise for Jackson State, but how many of them transferred while I started? I mean, them transferred to Jackson while they were starting.
Listen. Only okay. Listen.
I don't.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna answer your question first of all. It's only 11 people can be on the team. Just because you're a backup, like example, now it's Gaddy, right? Even though he was a backup, doesn't mean he couldn't play for Tennessee. He's on the team for a reason. He can ball. He can ball.
Shit, what's that? What's that?
Huh? Listen. The football game is not. Football is not determined on stats. Okay, it's determined on paper. All right. As long as your name is on the roster, I can tell you right now if you're gonna win a championship right now. As long as your name is on the paper. Gotta stop watching TV. And watch and listen to the call. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, this is Dre coming in from Charlotte.
Talk to me, Dre.
Well, I think a lot of people upset the fact that he's the one that said it. I mean, a lot of people, this is their first year. Everybody knows they have the top recruiting class. What should he say?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody knows it's going to be like the spring. A lot of people, he chose to go there. He had plenty of offers. When Nugget flipped from Georgia, he walked in as the best corner.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever was the best DB on Jackson State knew, okay, it's a new day. So I don't see nobody that would be surprised if they won the SWAC.
Not at all.
I think the way Deion does things is unorthodox. He's different.
Mm-hmm.
He's not coming up in the SWAC.
Mm-hmm.
So the way he does things, people forget he was the one that to the draft told the team, "Oh, don't draft me."
That's true. That's true.
Don't pass down the son. So Shedeur's gonna have to back it up, and he's played against enough high level, with all the circus, the Under Armours, the Nikes, and they don't get Alabama isn't giving away scholarships because that's Deion's son.
That's facts.
25, 35. Shedeur could have went anywhere.
That's facts.
Nugget could have went anywhere. A lot of them people, and a lot of them were coming in with years left.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people are mad at the fact that Shedeur has said it as a freshman. But let's say Nugget would have said it. People had the same reaction, or people like, because I do think it's going to be, especially now because they're going to have the depth.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that when, all these transfers, all the recruits started coming in, that 6'1" offensive tackle, looked at that 6'5", 330 offensive tackle that just came in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me get out of here because I ain't going to get no time.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you're absolutely right. And there's two things I want to touch on about what you said, right? One, when you're bringing in quality SEC players like Jalen Waddle, Michael Orr and things like that, you can't help but, other players they're gonna get scared. They ain't gonna want the competition. That's one. And then two, I want people to be very, very clear about what I'm saying, right? Two things could be mutually exclusive. You can be excited about what Deion brings to the SWAC, which it means resources, exposure, and you cannot like Deion because as fans, we like who we like. So if I was an all-core state fan, I can respect what Deion is doing when it comes to the publicity and the marketing and the thing he did for Mississippi Valley State. I can appreciate that, but I can also not like him because he doesn't play for my team. He doesn't coach my team. So yes, am I going to see him? Am I going to want him to fail? Yes, when it comes to playing against me, I don't want him to fail in his mindset of marketing of what he thinks the SWAC can do. Those are two separate different things. And I really wish fans would understand that. It's called fandom for a reason, fanatics. So you have a certain love for your team. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, fans definitely. And as someone I went to North Carolina AINT,
Mm-hmm.
and we was a team who was smacking Alcorn up and down Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So I know how it is when, you know, people got mad when we went to the Big South, which I kind of foresaw that because we was blowing out.
You got to speed this up, my guy, because I got a lot of callers on hold.
So, but yeah, I think that was the real thing. The fact that Shedeur has the guts to say it,
Mm-hmm.
but he's gonna have to back it up. I'm interested to see how he plays, but you know, they're not giving out stars, and they're gonna have a lot of talent, so it's gonna be interesting.
It surely will. Hey, appreciate the call, my guy. Real talk.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Hey, listen, guys, if you're calling in, understand there's a lot of people on hold, my guy. A lot of people on hold, all right? So.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Just listen.
Hey, Mr. Ford, it's on you, my guy. Talk to me.
Okay. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mr. Ford. Turn your background down for me.
Okay.
Now, before you get started,
no
I'm
okay,
gonna
be short and quick.
Yeah.
Listen, Jackson State is gonna lose to FAMU. They're gonna lose to Southern. They're gonna lose to Alcorn State. They're gonna lose to Alabama A&M. The biggest question mark, and you're right about Shedeur. Shedeur is awesome. You're right. I did the same thing you did. I went back and watched him play against T. Martin's son up in Knoxville.
Mm-hmm.
I watched him play against a school in Jackson, Mississippi. I also saw a game where they played in right outside of Tallahassee. I think they went in Havana, Florida. But anyway, you're right about Shedeur. Shedeur is going to turn it out. But let me just say this. This is where the inexperience going to hurt Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson has two offensive coordinators. One's name is Jason Phillips. He's on the field.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that's the guy who's the play
Michael
caller,
Pollack.
I can't think his name.
Michael
He comes
Pollack.
off the high school level. He doesn't impress me. He's on the hot seat. Okay. The other thing is y'all got to remember, Deion is a beginner when it comes to being a head coach. Deion ain't on the level of a Cardinal Maynard. He's not on the level of a Willie Simmons. Okay, he's not on the level of that guy down there at Alcorn, and he's definitely not on the level of that staff at Southern. So I'm gonna end this by saying you got them overrated. They will lose 4 games, and the biggest question mark would be the play calling and the inexperience of Deion as a on-game coach during the game. Watch, see if he makes those on-game adjustments. That's what's gonna hurt them. Have a good night, OFFScript.
Hey, you too, Mr. Ford. Listen, I have to totally disagree with Mr. Ford, and I love him. He's a long-time caller. Shedeur Sanders knows more football in his pinky than most of the people in the SWAC. Do you hear me? He has played more football. First of all, if you didn't know, Nick Saban used to call Deion to ask him about defensive adjustments. You didn't know that. Once again, I got the inside, okay? He just had a coaching summit at his house where he had multiple coaches call in and talk and prep his team. They are going to be overly ready. I'm telling you right now, listen, it's serious. Him and Rex Ryan sit down at Starbucks on Sundays and discuss coverages. Who does that? What coaches you know in the SWAC are doing that? You're talking about a Super Bowl winning champ coach. Shedeur Sanders and him are sitting down, breaking bread, and literally having conversations about coverages. All right. Oh, last but not least, you want to talk about adjustments? Guess who called into the red phone and told Saban to switch out Jalen for Tua? Deion. He was watching the game, waited till halftime, and literally called in Nick Saban and told him to switch out from Jalen to Tua. That's called coaching. All right? That's called coaching. That's called adjustments. That's taking your game to another level. All right? Strictly to another level. Listen, most SWAC coaches ain't on that level. Let's just call it what it is. So when Shedeur stands up and tells you blowouts, y'all don't understand. We got SEC talent. It's too easy out here. Okay? Too freaking easy. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Offset?
What's your name? Where you calling from?
I'm gonna slow down this time. I'm from Bryan, Arkansas.
All right, talk to me.
Okay, man. I just got a small issue about you and your fascination with Shedeur. I think he is a good quarterback.
I saw him play a couple times. I saw him play in person once this past season.
Mm-hmm.
But he's not what you're making him out to be.
Mm-hmm.
He has a strong arm. I'll give him that. But he can't run, and he's not as accurate. Against those little teams, the sorry, I ain't gonna say sorry, but the smaller division teams, he was an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
But you go just check out Bryant's first half against him.
What's
You made him look like an elementary kid.
Oh, you said no. Say that. I'm writing it down right now. No lie. What's it called? What's the
Go
name?
look at Trinity Christian versus Bryant.
Okay.
The first half of that game.
Bryant.
I think
Gotcha.
we was beating them like 28-6.
Okay. Bryant.
I got twin sons that was in the secondary. They are UAPB. They incoming freshman DBs are UAPB.
Oh, that's what's up.
So like I say, man, we done seen him. He's good. But we ain't running from none of that smoke.
Oh, I like this. I like you.
We beat him in high school. We're gonna beat him in college.
Hey, hold on, I'm writing your number down. I'm gonna text you after the show. All right. I like what you bringing. I like what you bringing. All right. I'm gonna text you after the show.
Up.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate the call. Listen. All right. Listen. Okay. Now, granted, his sons play. He watched the game. He knows what he's talking about. But let's be real. Let's be real. All right. Shedeur's still that guy. Listen, everybody messes up. Everybody slips up a game. Everybody slips up a game. It's okay. It is okay. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me. Okay. Hey, but listen. The title of it speaks the listen. Come on, man. Listen, I can't call it no other way. Shedeur Sanders is the second coming of Deshaun Watson. It's just that simple. All right. I've watched enough film, seen him beat enough private school talent to tell you right now that Shedeur Sanders is the second coming of Deshaun Watson. Matter of fact, if you did not know, Shedeur Sanders trains with the late great. I'm sorry. He trains with Troy Aikman and Joe Montana in the same session. So you throw it. So you're throwing to Joe on one end. You got Tom on Tuesdays. You got Tom Brady on Tuesday. You got Troy Aikman and Joe Montana Monday through Wednesday. You're on a freaking another level. Stop playing with these kids out here in the SWAC, Shedeur. It's that serious. You got SEC talent with Michael Orr and Tyrann Mathieu, and then you got slot receivers with Jalen Waddle and all that, and then you train with Troy, Joe, and Tom. And Tom, come on, man, stop playing. Stop. Listen, stop playing. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Hello. How you go? People keep calling in and hanging up. All right. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
I appreciate what you're doing tonight. You are definitely entertaining us tonight. But I got one question for you.
Talk to me.
When did Deion get hired?
Was it like I remember he did an interview, said November? Like he got introduced in December, but he got hired in November.
Exactly. So, and what was the record after spring?
I think it was 3-2 or 4-3, something like that.
And what was the worst blowout they had through the spring?
The Southern game. I think it was by like 3 touchdowns.
That's it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, bottom line, what you saying is very possible. I'm on board with you. I'm riding the ship. I'm going all the way in with you on this. I truly believe if they have the talent they say they have, it's going to shock the whole world. And
simple.
And what you're doing tonight is I'm actually impressed. Like this is probably about to be the most entertaining show on that's in the sweat right now because you just took it to another level tonight. You stupid tonight, but I'm appreciating it. I'm sipping on this crown and I am tickled to death because I'm like, these people don't get it. I see what you're doing and I appreciate it. Hey, go for it. Do it. Say what you said. Don't do it. Hey, Jackson State go whoop some ass and that's just the bottom line.
Hey,
and I say, hey, ride that shit, buddy. I'm with you. Hey, we gonna go in strong, or we gonna be like the Titanic, one way or the other. It's going in. Hey, do it. But 6 stars, that's interesting.
Oh man, listen, I'm telling you, but when you're dealing with Dion, it's different. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with Dion, it's different.
I agree. You never know what this monster is gonna bring. You never really know. And the problem is with the SWAC is we haven't had that kind of drama since probably like Steve Airman there.
Exactly.
To be honest.
No,
we
you're right.
really haven't had that kind of drama in the SWAC. So I mean, reality is Jackson State is bringing some heat, and people nervous. People are nervous.
No, that's real talk. They are, and then when you have a stud like Shedeur backing it up, and then you got all his teammates backing it up, that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. That's what they want. They want all that. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time,
and what Shedeur said was straight what his dad would have done anyway. He is primed for this situation. He knows what to do to bring the fans to watch this game.
Exactly.
What's about to happen in Miami? FAMU's gonna wish they stayed in the MEAC.
I agree.
If it goes down the way they say it's gonna go down, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad.
I totally agree.
If not, I mean, it could go the other way. I'm not saying it doesn't have a chance. I'm just saying if they have the talent they say they have, we haven't seen this type of talent in a long time in the SWAC.
I'm telling you, when you got a backup guy who could have went to Oregon coming to your school as a backup quarterback, you got freaking, like I said, Michael Laura on your left tackle, you got Zach Martin at guard. It's crazy. But hey, appreciate the call.
I agree.
Yeah, I appreciate the call.
Man.
Yeah.
Good night.
All right, man. Listen, you can't deny all the SEC talent right now. Hold on, let me get a list. I'm gonna get a list of all this SEC talent. And if Blue Bloods, if you still watching, please comment on this roster that I'm about to read off for you with all the SEC talent and let me know what you think. All right. So I'm gonna start with the O-line. All right. So linebackers, you got Keontae, you got you got Aubrey, but you also got Joshua McMillan. All right, you got Chris Broswell as your backups. Crazy, right? All right. Then if I go down to your old lineman, you got Seth McCullen. He's the backup. He's 6'4", 280. Then you got Javon Cohen. He's 6'4", 325. Then you got the D lineman Christian Barmore. He's 6'5", 310. All right. Then you got Deontay Brown. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'4", 350. He from, come on, man. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. The talent is just stupid. It's stupid. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
What up, Script? This your boy Mike from North Alabama. How you doing? How you living?
I'm good, man. Talk to me.
My man, I just bought my tickets. I just booked my flight. I got my hotel room. Get ready to go down to Miami. I'm finna miss my beloved Bulldogs. Take the step toward repeating as not only division champs but SWAC champs. And I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We going to Atlanta and we gonna bring the trophy home. We gonna officially do it. Get that spring stuff out your head. Coach Maynard and them boys gonna bring back to Huntsville. I just gotta know. You hyping up Shedeur and Jackson State team, and rightfully so. They didn't earn the accolades, but I just need to hear from you. Have you heard of anybody on that FAMU defense and that really the whole football team that Shedeur and Coach Bryan need to look out for in game plan? Because everybody talking about Jackson State. How come ain't nobody talking enough about FAMU? What does FAMU got in the rattlesnake that can scare everybody?
Okay, so they definitely have Marquise Bell. number 5, cold-blooded. And then the D lineman, I know they got saved from Tennessee. Those are only 2 boys I know that really, really bringing it. You know what I'm saying? They really, really bringing it. But I'm telling you, like, listen, I'm looking at the Jackson State offensive line, the backup. You got Art Shell. All right, you got Art Shell. You got who else you got up here? You got Jim Otto. It's crazy. You know, like you just Dave Dalby. Like you got, listen, like you're set at the offensive line. Who gonna touch Shedeur?
So basically what you're saying is the only person that touched Shedeur is probably one of the running back. Say, hey, what was that call? I ain't miss it.
Come on, man. Listen, it's gonna be the ref saying, hey, Shedeur, can you tuck your towel in? That's it. That's what it. Listen, that's the only person. Come on, man. That's the only person gonna touch Shedeur.
It sounds to me like ain't nobody gonna put a hand on the man. So it's a secondary from Florida and them gonna have to step up, or we just gonna see a blowout in the making. I mean, script. I'm like head down to Miami. I'm looking forward to it, my man. You gotta talk something up about what FAMU gonna do to make this an interesting matchup. Otherwise, it's like we looking at a coronation already in July. You know what I mean? What's up?
Listen, you might as well give them the championship now. Listen, Alabama A&M, go ahead and hand it over. Go ahead and you had your fun with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm so serious right now. Because I mean, literally, their linebackers. You still got John Bostic. You still got Cole Holcomb. You got Keontae Hampton. You got. You have ballers on that squad. Ballers. Like I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Dude, I hope Coach Manor is hearing this, and I said, yeah, keep script, keep talking so I can put some stuff on the chalkboard for the boys when they come in. October 9th, script, make your way down to Huntsville, man. Go to Sachs Kitchen, get you a good plate, then head on over to Lewis Cruz Stadium and watch the Bulldogs reign supreme on homecoming. That's all I got to say, big dog.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Appreciate the call.
All right, yeah.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, you got everybody. Do you hear me? All right. You got everybody. You got Reuben Foster as a reserve. You got John Bostic, Cole Holcomb. Come on, Keontae Hampton, Aubrey Miller, the kid from Florida. You got everybody. Everybody. Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from?
All right, this is James calling from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Talk to me, James.
Well, I'm a Jaguar fan, and like I seen the defensive side from Southern was really good last year. And when they played Jackson State, Jackson State was pretty good against them, and things like that. But how do you feel with when someone says that you can have the players, but if the coaching isn't up to par, how that's going to feel out to like the other SWAC coaches? Because you've seen the other SWAC coaches, they came with it last year, and like they say, with the SEC, SWAC the same. Anything can go.
I agree with you. Coaching is a big aspect, right? But this is what I'm saying, right? When you're in the spring, I haven't got an answer from the coaching staff of Jackson State, so I'm speaking on my opinion at this point. Is literally this, right? I'm not trying to show you anything in the spring. You can beat me by 30, you can beat me by 20. It's not my team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no dogs. Ain't nobody got the fight in their eye. So why am I really gonna put all my time and energy to kind of rearrange this thing when I know I got a whole squad sitting at home, sitting on the sideline, ready to get in and be hungry? So I'm gonna spend my time breeding them and grooming them to get ready for the fall. I'm gonna give them my time to learn, to learn the plays and kind of get it all tweaked out and do everything like that. So when the fall hits, I'm ready to go. I don't need no adjustments during the game. For what? Like I got 6-star players. I got transfer after transfer after transfer. I got SEC players coached by Nick Saban coming to my team. I don't need to make adjustments. All I got to do is sit back and watch it unfold. And then my son is at the helm of this thing. He gonna keep you all on your toes because you ain't know what he gonna check in and check out of. And he's so cerebral with it that he gonna murk you. So what we talking about?
Okay. And I understand. What do you think about him coming in as a freshman? Running the things like calling the shots, and having that first time SWAC experience. And being a head person in charge doing that. While you got so many other experienced players he's going up against.
I think this is when you surround yourself with a pro staff and you guys are all on one page, you don't have to do too much because you all are thinking the same thing, right? So it's like as long as we're all on the same page, we understand what the goal is. We all understand what the stakes are. We're trying to get to a championship, and we're going to be surrounded by so much talent that you can't stop what we're doing. We want to be the freaking USC back in the early 2000s with Reggie Bush, Jared dude, Thunder and Lightning. You got so much talent, you don't know where to start and where to begin. So when you're at that level and you got everybody on one page, you're literally just out here playing with them. That's how he can say I go against SEC level defense every day, because you literally have half of SEC players on your offensive D line, and you're killing them. You're killing them.
I get you. And I feel as if, organization plays a big role in the SWAC. I see the other teams, like I watch the spring, most of them, could barely get a playoffs and things like that. But, hopefully this fall, I just see more, organization, more, getting the play in, not waiting 2 or 3, looking over to the sideline, trying to check. And I just want to see more into it this time, as since I understand the spring was just 6 games, so now we have the full season. So I just want to, see how it's going to fare out with them, and go from there.
This is what I'm going to say. I got to let you go, right? I got word that Jackson State is in talks of playing the Celebration Bowl, right? And then if they win the Celebration Bowl, they get an automatic bid to the FBS playoff system. Like, that's crazy. Like, who other than Dion can pull that off? You in talks to, if you win the Celebration Bowl, you will then go into the FBS playoff system. Who else could do that? You get what I'm saying?
I agree with you.
That's next level. That is next level. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the energy, and that's the energy and excitement that Dion's going to bring. You win the Celebration Bowl, he goes and plays, Ohio State or Alabama to bring it to the next level. Come on, man. Like just to be in that arena, just to be in that area, the talk. Come on, man. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta let you go, my guy. Appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
Hey, caller, you loud. Talk to me.
Hey, Scott, man, this is Ron from Birmingham.
Talk to me.
I'm gonna tell you what it is for me, man. I knew that Jackson State was the bomb, or they was gonna win when Shedeur said, "Y'all talking about Little Southern?" I said, "Oh my goodness, I got it, Little Southern."
Come
Y'all
on.
talking about Southern? We got to think higher than that. And then I really figured it out. I said, Jackson State really didn't lose in the spring.
Talk about it.
Donald Trump didn't really lose that.
Come on, talk about it.
Just like Donald Trump said, they really didn't lose.
They really didn't.
They really blew everybody out.
Come
They
on.
really blew everybody out.
Easy.
They really dropped a 60-piece on A&M.
Come on.
They dropped a 60-piece on A&M.
They let Alabama A&M win. They let them win. Come on, they let them win.
Man. Scotty, thank you, man. I did not really. That's the reason he said, "Little old Southern." When Ellen Iverson said, "You talking about practice?"
What? Come on,
really?
man.
I said, man.
Really?
I got to get it, man. I got to get it, man. So I'm with you. We don't need to play this season. Let's just go and simulate it and just get Jackson State in trouble.
You know what? I didn't even think about that. We should have just put this junk in the old NCAA football 14
in the computer
and go ahead and simulate it, and then go ahead and get. Because if you put the talent that Jackson State has on NCAA 14, this is not even a competition. They blowing everybody out.
Especially with them 6 stars.
Who? Come on, man. Stop playing with them.
Man, you have woke me up, man. I was dreaming, man. I have finally seen the light.
Listen, mister, I can't.
And I'm thinking, I was like, man, I don't even know why they need to come to Huntsville.
Why?
Because, we ain't got nobody. We actually got worse. We haven't improved nobody. We haven't improved.
You lost 2 5-stars. Come on, you lost 2 5-stars.
Man, we ain't improved. We lost, man. Our guy went to Florida State. We ain't got nobody. And then they gave us their worst quarterback. Quincy came to A&M.
He can't even throw.
The worst quarterback.
He can't. Listen.
And then,
come on, man.
And then them Florida boys really ain't different. Same difference, guys. Same difference.
Mr. Ron, I really wish I could see you right now, so I could just be like, bro, like you're speaking the same language I'm speaking. Because at the end of the day, if you're watching any type of film, you can clearly see that Alabama A&M shouldn't be even on the same field as Jackson State. So what are we talking about?
One guy in the comments said we ain't gonna win 8 games. He said we ain't gonna win 8 games. I saw that in the comments. So why are we even playing?
Why?
They need to take out. Look. They need to take our membership. Why would we even in the sweat? They need to roll our membership.
I don't get it. Listen, I really don't get it. Hey, Mr. Ron, I got a lot of people on hold, but I appreciate the call in, my guy.
Thank you, brother.
No problem. Anytime. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, what's up? This is Big Mike from Atlanta best real estate agent. What's up, Austin?
Hey, what's good? Talk to me, my guy.
Hey, look. We had a conversation back earlier this year, private conversation about Shedeur. A lot of people are sleeping on him, but I'm telling you, that boy's the real deal. I've been watching Prime 2.0 on YouTube forever, and the kid's got an arm. He's got the legs. People are saying he's not as fast, but he knows how to hustle in the pocket, and he knows when to run. That's the type of quarterback you need. That's accurate, can get the ball out on the flat, can get it down the seams, can drop it deep. And then when you look at the defense now, you got a defense that's stacked. Keep in mind, folks are living on the old time, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's got 85% of his players are new, right? You talking about what? That's 22 players only that's remaining.
Yeah.
The other 100 and what 20-something players are still there. So you got a team now with defensive dog, cats that are 4 stars, 3 stars.
Come on.
That most of them are probably 5 stars. They just had kind of problems with their grades or, whatever else. But these are some dogs looking to set up and play hard, and they know they got a coach that can get them to that next level. So they're going to put everything out on that field trying to get that NFL contract. This ain't no SWAC team. This is the SEC team playing in the SWAC this year.
Yo, Mr. Mike, did you hear that they got in the whole Devontae Smith little brother, Devon Smith?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Crazy. You got.
And I mean, look at this. I tell the player that everybody is like, okay, I know you said the other day, Niles Gaddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he bring him to the media day? You look at it this way. I've read up on Niles Gaddy. He's a phenomenal player. 6'5". I'm 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm 6'5", 275.
God,
so I know what that looked like when it's on muscles. All right. Now you take 6'5", arm span about what? 7 foot 2 inches, right?
Mm-hmm.
You put that out there with that speed. A cat that wasn't on the field, not because he couldn't play, but because he didn't have the grades. He all knew what he was doing. He said, now you got the grades, You got the dog in you. I'm gonna reward you, and I'm gonna give you some food by taking you to media day, so you could feast when this game starts in September. I'm telling you, Niles Gaddy gonna be a beast out
Listen,
there, man.
listen. Before I let you go, Mr. Mike. I called in a contact because I got a homeboy who actually plays at Tennessee. I called him. I can't give you his name because he said he wanted to stay out. I called him. I said, bro. I said, listen.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. So I said, bro. I called. I said, bro. I said a video about Niles Gaddy. I said, tell me about him. He said, bro. He played on the scout team, but he was killing the scout team players. He was like they couldn't block him. They was like legit. They could not block him on the scout team. So I was like, yo, who was he like going against? They was like, he was going against incoming freshmen. He was like, yo, he's going against all the top walk-on freshmen, and he was killing them. And I was like, man, stop playing. He was like, nah. He said, bro, he's going to be a problem. And he said, as long as you keep him with the scout team and he's doing his thing, like if you keep him practicing with the scout team and doing his thing, he gonna kill him. He gonna kill him.
Right.
Nah, but hey,
yeah, let me tell you, man, if you look at it, right, what Deion is doing, I'm gonna tell all the Alabama A&M fans out there, they ain't gonna be dropping no bombs on nobody, man. That DB, that cornerback, them safeties that he got, they gonna shut every passes down in the SWAC. You know what I'm saying?
That's listen. It's not a game. When you, man, I can't keep saying this. I really like. I wish I was like Shedeur's angry translator, like in the back of him, just like stop playing with him. You got Julius Pepper's son coming up. He's on your recruiting list. You also got freaking JJ Watt's son on your recruiting list. Why you think it's a game out here? You think it's a game?
Nah, it's not.
Come on, man. Stop it.
And look, his comment is valid. If you listen to the extent of the comment, right? They chose to come there, right? These cats could go anywhere else. All these cats that are coming from Florida, you know, that's coming from Alabama, that's coming from Missouri. They could have went anywhere else. All right. And they could have probably went to some of the top, you know, Power 5 schools in the transfer portal. But they chose to come to where? To Jackson State to prove a point to the nation, because you know why? They know the camera going to be on Jackson State more than anybody else in the country.
Anybody. Next, listen, the exposure you're going to get from Deion and the SWAC is on the same level as the Texas network. Is the same level of the Big Ten network. You're going to get the exposure. So why not just come down here and kill it?
Exactly. And then you think about it, right? If you normally had 25 requests for media passes on media day for the SWAC, and this year you had what, over 200 plus, maybe almost 300, right? Imagine how many scouts now are going to be coming to the game.
The pro day is going to be stupid.
It's going to be crazy.
It's crazy.
But look, man, I ain't gonna keep you, man. I know you got other callers, man. I know you had a good time last night with the lady, man. I saw your post on
I
Instagram,
did.
But,
I appreciate it. I appreciate
keep up the good work, man.
Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
I appreciate it. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. Turn your background down. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me. You turn your background down.
All right. What's going on, man? It's Sour Diesel from North Carolina.
What's your name?
Sour Diesel.
Okay, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I was just checking out, listening to what you were saying about Shedeur and everything. I've been following this game and everything. I've been seeing a lot of screen passes and deep balls. A lot of screen passes and deep balls, and I feel like he just lived up that running game. Not taking nothing away from his game, but look, I see a lot of deep balls. And I think a lot of those the receivers, he's gonna have to rely on their athleticism. You know what I'm saying, to get him yards. It's gonna be the yak yards. It's gonna have to help him out. Yeah, I really see him making a lot of touch passes across the middle. Them passes that count. Yeah, but I believe Jackson State gonna dominate this fight. But will they be ranked #1 in the FCS over James Madison, over Norfolk State,
Easily.
Would it be that team? Because I just looked up James Madison, and I'm seeing 9 players that's active in the NFL right now with contracts.
Yeah.
9. So what JSU gonna do? You think they're gonna be ranked this year? What it fall?
Easily. They're gonna be. Listen, outside of whoever wins the national championship, whoever listen, outside who wins the playoff FCS championship, Jackson State gonna be right behind them because they're not gonna put Jackson State over a national championship. They're not gonna do that. But they're gonna be number 2. Whoever wins the national championship, like if everything goes the way Shedeur is saying, blowout, style points, and you undefeated, it's no reason why you won't be number 2 to any team. Simple as that. Simple.
All right, so you saying they should be number 1 then, right? Ranked number 1.
They currently rank number 1. They're the Alabama of the SCS. If you want to be 100% real with me right now, they're the Alabama of the FCS. They have the number 1 ranked recruiting class in FCS. It's just that simple. And you have Shedeur Sanders, the second coming to Deshaun Watson. Like I said, you got 2 6-stars coming in. You freaking got JJ Watt's son, and you got Devontae Smith's little brother coming to play receiver in D-line. Like what else are we talking about? I really want to know what else are we talking about right now.
All right, so you familiar with Phil Steele?
I can't hear you.
College recruiting guru. Phil Steele.
Mm-hmm.
College recruiting guru magazine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now his predictions is normally accurate.
What'd he say?
Like, I don't see nothing up there about Jackson State.
Because they haven't played anybody yet.
Nothing.
I mean, like you can't rank a team off just purely like you. I mean, if you're taking the spring plus recruiting, if you just took recruiting, Deion could be number 1 in anything. If we're basing it, listen, and I'm being 100% real right now. If you're basing it strictly off recruiting, Deion could kill any poll. If you're basing it off recruiting, he has all the stars you could possibly think of. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like he don't. But you have to encompass. You have to encompass the spring. You have to encompass the spring. So you have to some part of your ranking has to play a part of an actual game. You get what I'm saying? So yes, if you took Deion Sanders' team purely recruiting, there's literally nothing he won't be number 1 in, period. Unless you're talking about quarterbacks. And if you go, Akil be number 1, Shedeur will be number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about a 4-star quarterback that everybody wanted, that he was killing competition at lower level private schools like there was nobody's business, and he gets trained by Tom Brady on a daily. Like, come on, man. Like, other than Akil, because Akil has shown you got to go with Shedeur. You got to.
I checked out Glass. I checked them out too. I seen his progression over the years. But yeah, I feel like JSU is going to dominate the SWAC, and I totally agree. For the conference, but those non-conference games when they playing against them other guys. I mean, because I can kind of see them. I definitely see them battling with some of those the top dogs of the FCS. They still improving. They have the players, but they still improving. Because me being from North Carolina, I'm an East Carolina fan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, East Carolina, they've been sucked. They suck. But I've seen them take out some big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
Them being a smaller school. So I'm not taking nothing away from how it looks on paper, but I seen some small schools like my school.
Mm-hmm.
East Carolina Pop football. I seen them beat some ranked teams like West Virginia. I seen them beat Virginia Tech. I seen them beat West Virginia when they had Steve Slayton and Pat White.
Hey, that was a nice little crew right there. That was a nice little crew right there. But hey, man, I got callers on hold, bro. I gotta let you go. Sorry, my guy. Hey, caller, you live. Talk to me.
Hey, man, what's up, man? This is Chris.
Chris from where?
From Philadelphia.
Talk to me.
Yeah. So what you think about Jackson State?
Have you not? How you gonna call in and you haven't heard none of what I've been saying?
I'm just asking you, like, what you think of them?
I think they're unbeatable.
You think they're unbeatable?
I think they're unbeatable.
Why you say that? Because the players they got, or what? Because during the season when they played, half of the players didn't play, but that it shows a lot that their coaching needs to be improved, and they need to come together. Because you can see the Alabama game shows that the Alabama game and the other team they lost to, it shows that those teams, they've been there. They already was there. They got that chemistry and they got that unity. Deion, they're new, so he gotta build his team up from the spread up.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see them going unbeatable. It doesn't matter how many 5 players or 4-star players you get.
I got
it's
you.
about coaching at the end of the day. Their coaching needs to improve in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, appreciate the call, my guy. No, that's real. The coaching needs to improve. The coaching needs to improve. So listen, it's funny to me how listen. The guy Isaac Gaines has been in the comments heavy, and I tell him to call in, and then he disappears. All right. So let me say this, right? Let me say this. I wanted to do this to show people how foolish you all sound. This is how JSU fans sound on a day-to-day basis. This is what it sounds like. I have said more imaginary things in the past hour and got more congratulations than all the valuable breaking down information, factual based stuff and all my shows. And most JSU fans are eating it up. And I don't even think nobody is going to watch this. If you're not on here live, nobody is going to watch it to the end. And that's what I love about it. Because nobody's going to know this was high level trolling. High level trolling. Because I didn't want to get on here and bash anybody, because then that's what you'll be expecting. You'll be expecting Scotty. You'll be expecting Scotty, oh, he's going to say something bad. Oh, he's going to say something bad about Shedeur. No, I don't need to, because there's no film. There's no game. There's nothing I can say. Do I love the headline? I absolutely love the headline. I love he said it, because that's having a level of confidence in your team that's beyond belief. So shout out to Shedeur for saying what he said, because at the end of the day, that's how he feels about his team, and that's respect. But to downplay the whole SWAC in the process, I do not agree with. I don't agree with that. Now, I'm going to say one thing, and I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to get off this live. All right? 2 things, right? 1, when my boy Zach Blue Bloods said that Shedeur is going to need a Dennis Rodman, it was not the sense of he's talking about a dirty play after the whistle. He's talking about a dirty play after whatever. He's simply saying that in the midst of a play, if Shedeur throws a pick, right? If I'm a D lineman, the first person I'm going to go find is Shedeur, and I'm laying him out. That's part of football. I have the opportunity. I'm doing it. Now, the Dennis Rodman comes into effect because you're not going to allow that to your quarterback. It's no different than offensive linemen feeling some type of way if a guy lays on his quarterback too long or anything like that. You feel what I'm saying? That's part of football. If Shedeur comes around and does an option route, I don't care about the running back at that point. I don't care if the running back was my responsibility. I'm laying Shedeur out. Facts. I want you to know we here, we gonna be here, and that's what it is. And that's a first quarter situation. That's to let a team know we're not intimidated by all your 4, 3, 5, 6 stars. We're not intimidated by that. That's not dirty. That is simply setting a tone. And I'll give you a great example. The greatest tone setting I love is, if you remember, the Legion of Boom went against the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos were a super finesse team. You already know what the Legion of Boom was. There was a crossing pattern to Demaryius Thomas. Cam Chancellor hit that boy so hard he fumbled and depleted him, and I believe they picked it up and ran it back for a touchdown. That's a tone-setting play. That's what it is. That is not dirty. That is not illegal. It's called tone setting. I want you to know that we're not intimidated by you, your dad, the stars, the publicity. We're not intimidated. All right. So when we say that he has a target on his back, when we say if a coach says, hey, I'm cool with the 15, it's because it's not to say you're doing it after the play. It's not to say that you're targeting. It's simply say, I want you to let him know that this is different on this side of the field. That's it. And if you've never played football, if you've never had a coach tell you that, it's no different than if a team had a great running back. You have to set the tone before he does. Because if he runs you over, that's setting the tone for him. And you're like, man, it's going to be a long day. If you're the hammer, not the nail, that's called setting a tone. That's it. That's it. It's just that simple. All right. It's just that it. But I just wanted to do that. I thought it was fun. I had fun with it. Like I said, nobody's going to make it to the end of this video, probably, you know what I'm saying, to know what it was all about. But hey, listen, I enjoyed myself. I had a great time. All right. I think this might be Isaac Gaines, the one that was Twitter fan. I'm going to take this last call. Hey, caller, you live.
Oh yeah, this is Isaac Gaines. I've been waiting for this.
Hey, turn your background down. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Isaac Gaines from St. Louis. I saw you had called me out.
Of course I did. That's what I do. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, yeah. What's your comment?
No, I don't listen.
Real slow.
I don't have a comment for you. You was in the comment section twittering with your fingers, petty like. So that's the whole point of a call-in show, is you call in and say what you feel. So since you have so much smoke in the comments, bring it on the phone line and say your piece. Go ahead.
So here we go. Okay, so first of all, this is not even a real conversation because you're trolling. But since we're going to play the trolling game, we can start off here. We had all spring to sit and listen to all the spectators say what they want to say. And Deion told you guys, when we get to the fall, them dogs gonna come out. It is what it is. Somebody gonna get hurt. We got them ballers. We got them ballers. We got them dogs. And if you're gonna come to Miami, we can have a conversation there too. It doesn't matter where we go. D.I. Love Jackson University gonna always come through no matter what. That fake title that A&M got this past spring, we gonna get that real one. Not no Cuban Ciccone. We gonna get that real diamond. Because guess what we gonna do over here at D.I. Love? Pressure make diamonds over here. We ain't with some other SWAC schools. And like you said, you gonna see in the fall, no more playing. But what I said in the comments is this: your sarcasm is corny. It is corny. You said all this stuff about Shedeur. Now all of a sudden you got a whole show to just talk about it. That's a waste of time. But it's okay, because when Shedeur win SWAC Player of the Year, we gonna see what you got to say then.
I want to know. I just want to make sure, because this kind of reminds me of my ex-wife. She would say all she got to say and then hang up. I just want to make sure am I allowed to respond before? No, I want to make sure I didn't want to make sure if you didn't hang up or was I be allowed to respond. So that's all I'm saying.
No, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
Definitely not gonna hang up.
Okay, cool. So this is my thing, right? I don't have a problem with you feeling how you feel, because at the end of the day, once I said we're all fans. You're fandom, okay? You're a fanatic. If Deion would have went to Alcorn, I can promise you there would have been Alcorn people that been on here saying, "Oh, we gonna win the SWAC," even though they already been winning it, so they don't really gotta do nothing different. But like if Southern would have got Deion, they'd have been on here saying the same thing. I'm not. That's not what I'm taking away from. The point I'm trying to make, and what I was trying to do with my trolling, was to say, you're talking about winning something you have never played. You're talking about winning something off paper, and we all know if you've played any bit of football, paper championships do not win anything. And it only takes one play to change your whole season. I'm not wishing injury on anybody, so I won't say none of their names. But all I'm going to say is it only takes one play to make a difference in the game. It only takes one play to get a fumble. It only takes one tip pass to take it the other way. So I want you guys to keep all that energy. And I hope, listen, I've said it from the beginning. I don't think anybody can really mess with Jackson State if they're rolling. My point is this. Don't ever... and I stand by this, and I stand by my stuff on wax all day, my guy. I say this simply: don't confuse my bandwagonism with my objectivity. And what my objectivity tells me is simply this: that at the end of the day, you have to go out and prove it. Now, if they would have played in the spring with these same players and won 4 games and won, and I kind of got to saw the defense, I'd be like, oh man, Jackson State working with something. Okay, you bring that back around and you come back full circle, a whole full fall, man. Listen, y'all didn't do none of that. Y'all didn't do none of that. And the way you guys talk, go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna ask you this. So you say you're doing this little eye test, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you talked about how football is different in the SWAC, right? So we all know the level of competition in the SWAC. I love SWAC football, but I'm gonna tell you this one thing: it's the difference between level of competition and talent. And if you got the talent, you just got the talent. It ain't got nothing to do with never playing in the SWAC or never winning a SWAC championship. Talent is talent, and I'm gonna put it like this: the talent, the attributes that's coming with these players that we have gotten to come to Jackson State University. Somebody's going to get hurt. They really are, with the level of competition and the level of play. Somebody's going to get hurt with these players that we got at Jackson State University. But it's okay, though. Just like our band put on a show, our football team going to put on a show. Just like the band is the best band in the land, our football team is going to be the best football team. And the SWAC for sure, and we're going to take that SWAC championship. So all this hoopla about what Jackson State going to do and they never did it before, keep that same energy. And to you to say you're a bandwagon fan, we don't do them. You go to some other schools. We got tradition over here. We don't do that. We all year round. But it's okay. You can speculate, though. You speculate and do what you do.
Isaac. No, listen, bro. Listen, I was really rocking with you. And then you hit me with the tradition. And then I'm like, bro, until Dion came there, you guys were super irrelevant. You were super irrelevant. Like, what are you talking about? The last winning season was with Casey. The last winning season was with Casey.
The best school, the best HBCU in the land, bro.
Any All-Corn fan on here is talking about when's the last time y'all beat us to get to the SWAC championship? What are you talking about? A tradition of what?
Like I said, do you know what tradition is? Tradition means overtime. Go look at how many SWAC championships we have over time and period. You don't know nothing about SWAC football. I'm pretty sure you might be a Moseby St fan, and all of a sudden you want to watch black football.
Oh my God, bro!
A little, but it really don't matter.
Yo, I thought Southern was bad. At least they've been in the SWAC championship games. You sound 10 times worse talking about we got a tradition. Bro, you haven't sniffed the SWAC championship in like what, 8 years, 9, like hasn't even sniffed it. Like you couldn't even tell me the sponsorship of the last SWAC championship bowl you've been in, and you talking about a tradition. Oh my God!
Tradition, my God. And that's what you say, tradition, my God. But you don't know nothing about that. It's cool. Like I said, your sarcasm is corny. When you see what happened in the fall, it is what it is. When Shedeur wins,
my God!
When we raise that trophy up.
Oh my God! Listen,
love, baby, no matter what.
Listen, Isaac, I appreciate. Listen, I respect the call in, my guy. I really do. I never down people who really call in because I respect that. Like, you can be in the comments all day, but you called in, so I'll give you respect for that. All day, every day. My only thing is, my guy, like, listen, bro, like, you sound like a Cowboys fan, and I am a Cowboys fan. Like, you sound like us when you like, man, but we still got we got 5 championships, but we haven't won nothing in like the last 20 years. You have literally not sniffed the SWAC championship since, I believe, the UAP game where Willie Young went crazy on you. Am I not mistaken? If I don't know SWAC football, please help me out if I don't know SWAC football, because I think that's the last time you guys were in the SWAC championship or even sniffed the SWAC championship. So let me know. I mean, like I said, my SWAC hours are low.
Look at your Google search.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not typing nothing. That's the last. I know that for a fact. You know why? Because I was trying to get Willie Young on my show. I did my research, and that was the last time I saw blue and white in the SWAC championship game. That was just me. That's just me doing some history lessons. So,
like I said, keep going.
I want to, like, it's just funny to me. That's all. But hey, Isaac, man, listen, I got a couple more calls I gotta take, bro. But listen, if you win, hey, do your thing, man.
See y'all on that with that championship.
Ooh, that was funny. I needed that laugh. Hey, caller, you are live.
Hey, Scotty, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Man, this is Calvin from Atlanta, Georgia.
What's up, man? Talk to me.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm a Jackson State. You know, let's say,
Hey, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Can you hear me, Scotty?
Yeah, barely, but you're breaking up. Come on, keep talking.
Okay, so I was just saying I'm a Jackson State alum. I've been listening to some of the, callers and everything today, and some of them have been absolutely ridiculous. We know Alabama and A&M is going to have a really good team. Achilles, the NFL draft prospects. They have, more. They got two, some elite receivers, and the same can be said about Alcorn. They got Nico Duffy and Felix Harper. We all know what Trigger Man can do, but I mean, we can't. I mean, this is all I'm gonna say, Scotty. Shedeur, like the caller previously said, he is a 4-star quarterback. He's gonna have to prove himself. Humility goes a long way. But I mean, the type of talent that is coming into the SWAC at Jackson State is something we haven't seen before. With the number 54 recruiting class, we got multiple 4-stars. We have 4 4-stars, and Javante Gardner, they knocked him down to a 3-star, but he could really be a 4-star as well, Scotty. But I mean, you see what the impact that Nuggets made in the spring season. So we just got to get these guys time in the fall to see, can they make that talent translate to the game?
No, you're right. No, and that's sensible. Listen, what you're saying is sensible, and I can rock with everything you said. I want to make sure all the recruits can translate to wins on the field. That's sensible. That's real. That's real. Now, can you be excited about it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody who is a fan of JSU should be excited about it. You know what I'm saying? But to literally, to be so far gone that you think there's no competition. Come on.
I'm listening to you, Scotty. I'm here.
No, you're good.
No, there's going to be some competition. The first game against FAMU has a great team. They were dominant in the MEAC, so it's gonna be a close game. We're not just gonna blow everybody out. That's Alabama and A&M. They should be the favorites. Alcorn should be the favorites. But Dion has created a hoopla with the person he is, the caliber of player he is, and we're just waiting to see. Now he has his talent. Are they going to be fast, tough, smart, and disciplined, like he says? Now we got the talent. It's time to see the coaching and execution. That 60 years of NFL experience does translate. So we'll see. Bro,
listen. You are more than welcome to call back anytime because I can deal with that sensibility. That is reality. What you just said is simply reality. You hit all the marks, but you're saying, hey, let's see if it translates. That's it. That's all I've been saying. You don't know what you have until you see it on the field work together. If the first game of FAMU, if they look like a well-oiled machine, good luck, SWAC. That's all I'm gonna say. Every day I come over here, I'm like, hey man, listen, I tried to help y'all out with a little maybe here, maybe there. Y'all ain't got no chance. I will come on here and say that. If that's what it is. If they get on the first game and they say and they get mollywopped by FAMU, I'm like, what happened to all them 4 or 5 stars you got? You see what I'm saying? So you just got to see it translated to the field. And listen, man, I appreciate the call. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I just got one more quick thing, man. So, I'm with you with Shedeur, right? And, the comment you said, you, the Blue Bloods, I follow all y'all, man. Y'all do a great job, bringing attention to HBCU football. And what I will say is, of course, he's creating a target on his back. And what he said at SWAC Media Day, I mean, in my opinion, I love the confidence, but, that's kind of why you don't bring freshmen to SWAC Media Day, because what he said, giving all the other teams bulletin board material and things of that nature. But what I will say about Shedeur, there's been a target on his back since he was a peewee, just because he was a Sanders kid. So for him to even get to a 4-star player that he is today, yes, he made that target bigger. By what he said in Media Day, there's going to be some dogs. Marquise Bell's going to be ready for him, and some other people, but, we'll just see. No. And if somebody does do a targeting penalty on Shedeur, we're going to need Tony Gray or, some of these other starters, transfers to step up,
Man, listen, bro, that's real. And this what I'm saying. Shedeur is used to the smoke. Like you said, he's been dealing with this since every time you step on the field and you see Sanders on the opposite side, you want to embarrass him because you feel like it's giving an L to your dad. That I'm better than a Deion Sanders kid. So he's been dealing with this his whole entire life. This is nothing new to him. You know what I'm saying? So I give him that. I'll give him that all day long, that the pressure is not pressure is probably never too big for Shedeur because he's been dealing with it since a young age. But the thing you have to understand, for a freshman is, does your teammates handle it all the same? Can your teammates step up? You can step up for it, but if I throw you the ball on a 4th and 3, do you make the catch? If I make the right read on 3rd and 7, do you make the catch? If we have the right defense call, do you make the tackle? Like, you can deal with that pressure, Shedeur, but can your teammates handle that pressure? You feel what I'm saying? So that's it. You know, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not against Shedeur. I will never be against Shedeur because he's a talented young man that has worked his butt off to get to where he's at. All I'm saying is let it transpire on the field before you tell me this guy's the second coming of Joe Montana. Like, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
Right. No, I'm with you, Scotty. I'm just like, you know, I see sometime in SWAC Central. I'm in SWAC Central too.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's like when A&M has brought in, you know, some elite transfers like Spencer Perry, you know, Barrow, even though Barrow's transferred multiple times, you know, but every time somebody else gets a former 4-star, former 3-star transfer, you know, they're excited about it. But JSU has the right to be excited about, you know, the recruiting class we're bringing in too.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Listen, I'm taking your number down, my guy. Hold on, I'm gonna text you after this. You are more than welcome. Hold on, before you hang up. All right, I got you, my guy. And what's your name again?
Calvin.
All right, got you, Calvin. All right, man. Appreciate the call, my guy.
All right, appreciate you, Scotty.
All right, man. Peace. Listen, I can have a conversation with people like that all day. And I know we got crazy fans. I know we got, I thank you, Mr. We Live. Appreciate it. I'm a JSU fan, but ain't nothing wrong with Scotty being unbiased. Let Shedeur and JSU prove him wrong. JSU fans, get out your feelings. Y'all not entertained. Come on, man. Appreciate it. It's just that simple. Just that simple. All right. It's literally just that simple. All right. But listen, man, I'm about to get off of here. About to go kick it and lay it down. I got work in the morning. But hey, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got 243 people in here. I probably ain't gonna get nowhere near 100 likes because all the JSU fans, they was rocking with me in the first 45 minutes, but now at the end, they definitely like, man, I F Scotty. Oh my God. And listen, they over there like,
what kind of shit is that?
I thought you was on the team, Scotty. I thought you was on the team. But listen, man, I'm still on the bandwagon. I just got to keep it loose and friendly, man. Y'all, it's not about who agrees with me. It's about having you can have a sensible argument. There's nothing wrong with having a non-fandom argument. You don't have to agree with me. I've had a conversation with Mr. Stephen Campbell and we agreed to disagree. You don't have to agree with me. It just makes sense. Just make sense of what your argument is. That's all I'm saying. That's it. That is simply it. Just make sense. If you have a sensible argument, whoop-de-whoop, this is how I feel, this is how I feel, I'm gonna respond to the same thing. And if we disagree, we disagree. Okay, whoop-de-doo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta agree with me. I ain't never been somebody you gotta agree with. I could care less. But at the end of the day, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Listen, if y'all unsubscribe, y'all unsubscribe. I don't give a damn. I really, if I'm being 100% real with you, I don't care. So, like, you subscribe, you didn't, you did, I don't care. All right, cool. All right, but hey, man, I'm your boy Scotty. You've been watching OFFScript Live, and until next time, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna holla. God bless.